Good day, everyone. We are Tobias Hagen and Mariela Castro-Kohler from the Offenburg University of Applied Sciences, and today we will be presenting a conceptual framework for developing a communication and collaboration platform within a European transnational logistics knowledge cluster of universities and companies. The platform is a key component of the Erasmus Plus funded project MID+ Logistics Knowledge Cluster, which currently involves 3 cooperating European universities: VIA University College from Denmark, Fontys University from the Netherlands, and Offenburg University from Germany, plus associated partners and strategic companies in the logistics field. In this session, we will be describing the objectives of the project, the initial use cases leading to the conceptual framework and the prototype design, the development and implementation strategies, the lessons learned so far, and the next development steps. To understand the objectives of the platform, we must first explain the objectives of the MID+ Logistics Knowledge Cluster. Based on the broad experience in the fields of logistics and supply chain management, the MID+ team members of the 3 universities identified the main problem areas faced by the stakeholders, the students, lecturers, and companies. The main points being the need to experience internationalization and cultural awareness, and the sharing of knowledge, expertise, and good practices amongst them. This resulted in defining the project objectives leading to facilitating student, lecturer, and knowledge mobility, increasing collaboration between companies and universities, and promoting communication between students and companies. To achieve these objectives, the MID+ house was conceived and built on 3 layers, with mobility as the foundation upon which the different knowledge-generating activities and interactions will take place, and this in turn framed by the common study programs and research projects from the participating institutions. We have therefore developed the conceptual framework for the MID+ communication and collaboration platform to support the structure of the MID+ house and enable a blended learning approach for the common activities. A starting point for the conceptual design was to analyze and define use cases based on user stories, following a software engineering methodology with requirements engineering. As a result, the following functional requirements were defined. Basically, the 3 user groups, students, lecturers, and companies, should be able to access relevant content and materials, contact people and experts, search and create knowledge, use organization, collaboration, and communication tools, both synchronous and asynchronous, and for students and alumni, the possibility to join a logistics alumni network and be able to find career opportunities. These requirements were then organized into 4 integrated functional areas. The managing area, where users maintain their profiles, including a professional profile for career opportunities, where they can also share and search for knowledge and receive platform news and announcements. The communicating and collaborating area, which enables both synchronous and asynchronous interactions between the users through tools such as chat, messaging, collaboration spaces, amongst others. The learning area, where content and knowledge sources informed from courses, projects, materials, and activities will be created and managed, and the service and support area for the platform administration, which sustains all other functional areas to ensure a reliable cross-operation performance between the different components. Based on our experience and an analysis of different open-source online platforms, we chose the Moodle Learning Management System to develop the platform prototype. Moodle has a large collection of core plugins and customizable themes and a highly active developer community, which is an advantage when thinking of developing own plugins. As we can see from the framework structure, the core platform activities in the area of learning, communicating, and collaborating can easily be covered with the core functionalities and plugins of Moodle. In the context of user authentication, Moodle offers a comprehensive user administration with customizable user profiles and the ability to define user groups and the respective access rights. Furthermore, it provides the integration with various authentication systems, for example, single sign-on, Shibboleth, LDAP, or CAS, to provide access to the platform across institutions. Moodle is also LTI compliant. LTI meaning Learning Tools Interoperability, which is very useful for the integration of third-party tools and plugins, such as video conference or learning applications. For the knowledge base, Moodle offers an extended global search functionality for courses, materials, and people based on a search server Sol-R, part of the Apache Lucene software. However, it does not include a semantic search and therefore needs to be further developed. The professional track is considered an add-on to the core platform functionalities and will be implemented at a later stage when the respective Mid+ working groups deliver the functional requirements. For the prototype and the design of the platform mockups, we carried out our research on different learning hubs and course aggregators to gather ideas and match these to the use case requirements. The functional prototype was implemented in a Moodle 3.72 test server installation with the Moodle Move theme, the core plugins, Big Blue Button as a standard web conference tool, and some additional plugins to enhance the platform materials. During an informal prototype test within a Topics Week event, we used the manual authentication method as the number of enrollments was rather small, 5 students and 2 members of staff per university. These screenshots show the main page of the public site containing general information on the platform and the participating institutions, and the authenticated view of the platform dashboard as implemented with the Move theme. One of the important enhancements to the platform was actually the customizing of the Move theme to incorporate user experience concepts. For this, some additional plugins were implemented, like Boost Navigation Fumbling to customize the navigation menus, the Advisor course format to design attractive course pages, or the slider to create a newsfeed on the dashboard. The other important enhancement was the development of a new search plugin based on the global search and the Sol-R extension for Moodle. This was programmed to include 2 additional search functionalities, the spell checker and the suggester. Additionally, new templates for the presentation of the search results were developed, which not only show the results in a much more attractive way, but also suggest other relevant information sources. So far, we have managed to implement the core platform functionalities in Moodle and enhance it with the 2 custom implementations, one of them being the customized Move theme and the other the customized search plugin. Our first usability test with the user interface enhancements was carried out with encouraging results. The platform was described as clear, practical, creative, innovative, user-friendly, offering great potential, but it obtained a neutral Net Promoter Score because some testers did not see the point of using yet another social network next to the ones they already use. This could also be a result of the lack of practical use given to the platform at this stage. Unofficial use and testing have been postponed, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, which resulted in the cancellation of all on-site collaborative activities and projects that we had planned. In the coming months, we will continue with the implementation of the semantic search functionality for the new search plugin. We will perform further usability tests for the platform's new user interface. We will implement the authentication procedures with the objective to extend the number of participant institutions in the future. We will focus on implementing the remaining Mid+ tracks for the alumni network and career opportunities. And as soon as we are able to resume the on-site activities and projects, we will conduct the formal evaluation of the platform functionalities. To end this session, we would like to thank our Mid+ colleagues for the support with the initial case studies and requirements, and the students of the Master Program of Business Informatics of the Offenburg University for the development of the customized search plugin and the user experience concept for the platform's interface. And last but not least, we would like to thank you all very much for your attention today.